Hey Capricorn, it's your Cosmic Auntie here. This is going to be your monthly reading. I'm recording this for October, but it could find you at any time, and I hope it's useful to you. I hope it's of service in some way. I look forward to exploring this energetic conversation and yeah, spending some time with you. So thank you for being here. I'm glad we found each other. So I'm going to be using the Divine Moon Tarot for October here, and I'm also going to be using the Lightworker Oracle by Alana Fairchild. And I think we should just jump on in, Capricorn. The image that I received for you was a drop into a bigger pool of water and watching the ripples. And what I heard was not just a drop in a bucket. You're not just a drop in a bucket. That's what I heard. You're not just a drop in a bucket. You are an essential part of everything. Because even the smallest drop into the ocean creates a ripple. It takes up space. It influences the water around it, the space around it. It matters. And I feel like the conversation that we're going to be having is going to be quite deep. And I hope that I'm able to come alongside you and see you and validate you, empower you, and celebrate you in any way that I can, okay? So we have the Seven of Wands. This card has been coming up a lot, and it talks about fortitude, stamina. It talks about a lot of strength and commitment. There's an element of fatigue that comes through with this card. It's like, I heard, does any of this even matter? But it does. Okay, the things that you're working hard for, the things that you are standing your ground for, it matters. You matter, Capricorn. And even if you may feel like what you're doing is not influencing or having any kind of movement or influence in the world around you, or you're affecting, because you're affecting life. And I also feel very called to say that even if you feel like you're not, how do I put this? I saw a meme the other day. It was like a video, and it was like, even if you feel like your work is not being seen or you're not being noticed, you are. And some of the eyes are being really inspired by you. Some of them may also be kind of peering and trying to copy you, I heard, or embody you, and that can be really tiring when you're feeling like you're working really hard at finding your unique kind of flavor with something. Like, you're working hard at something. You're working hard at either holding your own space, finding your flavor. This could be in work, this could be in life, like just getting out there and showing up, right? Capricorn, you are amazing at showing up, even when you don't necessarily want to. And I feel like this Seven of Wands is a theme of individuating and standing one's ground with oneself and the world around them in regards to one's peace. So finding your peace in the chaos, taking action towards maintaining the space that you need in order to bring things to fruition, to explore different potentials, to explore different creative pursuits, ways of doing things. So even if you feel like your work does not matter, I really, really want you to know that it does. And if you're creating and you're not feeling seen, please know that you are. Sometimes these like algorithms and these things in life with social media can make you feel like your work is just not appreciated, it's not getting anywhere, and there can be notions of feeling like lost in the right, just a drop in a bucket. But you are not just a drop in a bucket. You are the drop into the ocean of existence, essential part of the ocean of existence, because you are. I feel very called to say that within this energy, because I feel like, if you resonate with this, there's like artists, there's business owners, or people working away at their job, feeling like not recognized, not seen, working on their boundaries, saying yes, saying no when it comes to the actual desire. Like, because Capricorn, you can again show up even when you don't want to, but I really sense with this card is that there's a flip in that, and tuning in with yourself about what you need and holding your ground with it. And that may even be battling yourself in some way, because there's a comfort zone that I sense is being broken out of. And that's uncomfortable when that happens. Keep sharing your art, sharing your work, sharing your everything, like, and showing up as you, and work, doing what you're doing, because you inspire more than you even know. Emperor, Wheel of Fortune, and the Six of Cups, with the Two of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Yeah. Keep being brave and sharing what you're doing. Even if it's not getting 1 million views right away, like, you have to start somewhere, and you have. And I'm proud of you. Okay, you are not just a drop in a bucket. You are the whole dang ocean in your own little individual droplet. We are all individuals within the collective. We are all life experiencing itself. I am another you, and you are another me. And when I'm recording this is Libra season. And Libra always invites us into reflecting on how we are in relationship, and how we are individuals within a relationship, individuals connecting with other individuals and creating a relationship, a connection, community. So I feel like there's a notion of working hard at creating your, creating community, creating out of the depth of your being, showing up in life as your authentic self. There may be a feeling of weariness and like, am I even seen? Is this even worth it? Am I just going anywhere? Well, your cosmic auntie is saying, yes, it is. You are creating the life of your dreams. And there's a lot of co-creation with life and existence. And there's something here when it comes to fulfilling like your inner child's desires, like Two of Pentacles. And it might take step by step, right? Like there's things that in life you may have other responsibilities to show up for, but I feel like the Two of Pentacles is encouraging in this energy to keep incorporating the inner child, creative energies, joy, love, curiosity, and the willingness to try new things and just try and create, right? Kids like just create. And where we start talking ourselves out of that creative flow is when, you know, we grow older and we start getting into interfacing with different things, interfacing with different people, right? We learn about ourselves in a deeper sense through interfacing with life. And that can also alienate us away from creative parts of ourselves, because we don't live in a society that always really puts creates a lot of space for that just creative flow. It's there, but we have to fight for it. And I sense that you're carving out the space in life to create this container to blossom creatively more and more. And I just really want you to know that your energy is so needed in this world. Your medicine, your art, your voice, your perspective, your everything is so important into the fabric of existence. There's something that I feel like, Capricorn, where I feel that, you know, like there's like the audacity to dream everything that you possibly ever want into existence, but then there's like this little doubting voice being like, am I even allowed? But yes, you are allowed. And sometimes it takes just little steps, starting somewhere. Because even if you don't feel like you are seen, there's eyes on you that are inspired by you. Now, there is a medicine in that, and then there's also some boundaries within that, because I also feel like there may be some of you who are being like single white femaled, because, you know, there's a lot of hard work going into discovering your flavor, discovering your you're gonna know if you resonate with this, what I'm talking about. But, you know, because when it comes to being an artist, when it comes to doing things in your own way, starting your business or taking your business in a certain direction, or putting your own personal touch on a project at work, like, there's an element here, and that may not resonate with everyone, but there's an element here of being like copied and feeling discouraged. And I can understand that, but nobody can be you, even no matter how hard they try. Nobody can be you. So keep doing you, keep learning about yourself, tapping into your, you know, inner child, your sense of whimsy, your sense of wonder, and incorporating your, you know, one step at a time, these art forms, these side hustle, these hobbies into your life, you know, still showing up for the responsibilities in which you are finding yourself responsible for. But I feel like there's like a shift as you keep doing this. You know, your passions are going to be able to take up more room, and you know, you might not even know how much someone is paying attention to you, both in a very inspirational way of being like, wow, look at them and look at what they can create, and like feeling inspired to do the same in their own way, or someone copying you, you know. It's like, I don't really love that saying of imitation is the biggest form of compliment, but I'm going to say that here because I want you to know that what you're doing matters, as well as nobody can be you. And even if you're wanting to show up into a space where there's a lot of other people doing similar things, nobody can do it like you, Capricorn. Nobody. Because nobody is you, only you are you. And yes, we are in a collective we're in a collective. We're individuals within a collective. So what does that mean to you? There's magic in that. There's freedom in that, where you are not alone, but at the same time, nobody is you, even no matter how much they're trying to take your ideas or copy you, or yeah, they cannot be you. And also you, as a ever evolving individual, there's constant discovery there, Capricorn. And I feel like there's such a sense of liberation in this energy. And it's almost like there's this like notion of like breaking out of the clouds and then feeling pulled back down. And it's because I sense there's a mold that's being broken out of here, and a shift in the way that you utilize your time and your energy in your life, and making more space for things that are enjoying to you, that are inspiring to you, and giving, you know, starting that thing, nurturing that thing, watching that thing grow. And even if it's not growing at a pace where you feel like, you know, you're being seen or noticed, I want you to know that you are important and you are noticed. And I keep saying that. And I encourage you to keep building the life of your dreams, feeling in your power, in your body, and taking a leadership role in your own life. Again, nobody can do it like you. Even if you are wanting to go into a field, or you are in a field where there's a lot of other people doing a similar thing as you, you have your own flavor that nobody can be. So, you know, you are not just a drop in a bucket. You are the whole dang ocean. And what you have to contribute is so important. So important to the world. We need you. We need your magic. We need your medicine. We need your gifts. And as you keep discovering them, uncovering them, and exploring them, the world is a better place, because this is stuff that stimulates your joy. And with social media, there's such a notion of comparison. When you put something out, you know, these algorithms that you favor some accounts and not others. And I really, really, really want to encourage you to not stop creating because of that. It can be very discouraging, but it is not reality. Reality is the process, the journey, the joy that you feel in regards to tapping into your creative energy, and literally, I just keep saying creating over and over and over again. But I feel like there's coming home to your creative force, and holding your own in that, and creating the life of your dreams moment by moment, and feeling protective over your peace, protective over your energy. If you are someone out there who's resonating with someone kind of single white femaling them, remember that nobody can do it like you, okay? Keep just minding your own business and exploring yourself, exploring your potential, creating out of those moments. And even if it's not like getting 1 million views, it still matters, okay? And you have to start somewhere. And with consistency and commitment, life and the universe backs you and flows with you, right? Like the Wheel of Fortune is the constant flux of everything, the cycles of everything, the movement of everything. And remembering that you are an individual within the collective, an essential part of existence, and we have free will, we have say, and what you are discovering about what you're curious about, what's causing inspiration and creativity, is within your birthright to explore. And making space in your life to explore those sides of you, maintaining your responsibility, of course, because, right, Capricorn, you show up, you can carry so much, you handle so much, you are the goatfish, right? You go deep into the ocean and also climb up the mountain with the rest of the zodiac on your back, and you don't always have to do that. You don't always have to haul everyone and everything up with you. You can have boundaries and demonstrate through action, and demonstrate by embodying your natural authenticity and exploring yourself moment to moment. because I sense you shifting. There's shifts in your life. There's a winds of change happening here with the Wheel of Fortune. The Emperor is the Emperor. Remembering you are a sovereign being. Your say and your voice is important. Taking a leadership role of your own life and demonstrating through action the kind of life you want to live. And remember, keep your inner child at a firm seat at the table, okay? You and Sagittarius have that in common, and if you feel called to, please watch Sagittarius' video. It's about bringing and remembering a sense of whimsy even within life's many challenges, and knowing that it's okay to have a little bit of fun, and to remember to enjoy each moment, celebrate each moment, even when it's challenging. Finding the magic within yourself to know that you can handle anything that life throws at you. And you do not have to like every experience of your life, but it's remembering your power, remembering your capacity to navigate the experiences of your life, and letting joy find you as well as the struggle, okay? Letting joy find you within the struggle, because you deserve that. And that is just such a sign of strength. When, I don't know, what's that cheesy saying where it's like, you know, dancing and it's about dancing within the chaos or something. I don't know, but I feel that in this energy. And the card that you got from the Lightworker Oracle is an invitation to connect. So, love exists throughout our universe. Many loving beings that do not belong to the human race exist in worlds beyond the earthly realm. Among these are those who are aware of the spiritual plight of humanity and are willing to and able to help us move forward. Unlike those who close their minds because they fear the unknown, you have an open mind and an open, receptive heart. Beings from other worlds recognize you as a receptive channel for their unconditionally loving assistance in the world. You will both benefit from this individually and help the planet. So you are being offered an invitation to connect. Wow. So I feel like there's the, themes here of remembering your spiritual gifts. And, reconnecting to your important place within the fabric of existence. Creating from that place. Making changes in your life to support the senses that you are experiencing within yourself. Incorporating joy and whimsy. I just saw like a salt and pepper shaker, right? Dashes. Because as much as life is super challenging, it's also super joyful and enjoyable. And it is in your birthright to experience it all. And to, like I said, we're all life experiencing itself. So what does life feel like to you? What is your life like? What is the sensations you're experiencing? Just lean into them, because life wants to know. Life wants to know what it's like to be here on Earth, to experience physical energy, right? You are an Earth sign. You are Capricorn. You're like the mountain. You're the goatfish. You both swim in the water and climb up to the top of the peak, facing challenges of the deep and challenges that bring you to the tip tops of the mountain and the altitudes where it's hard to breathe, where, you face it all, Capricorn. and you do it with grace. So keep leaning into the spiritual gifts that you are uncovering, discovering, and embodying. Know that your work matters, your energy matters, and the way that you show up in the world matters. And the hard work that you are doing, to heal, to create, to show up in the world is seen and valued. And if you are a person out there that you feel like you are trying your best and someone keeps coming alongside and kind of like stealing your ideas or trying to, remember that nobody can do it like you, and can have, we're all individuals within the collective. We can have compassion towards the collective experience, but remember that you are your own unique individual. And you are allowed to create life the way that you see fit, as long as it's not to any detriment to anybody else. And sometimes someone will take personal offense to you living your best life, okay? And that's not the detriment that I'm talking about. I mean, like, when you are, if you're being mean to other people or you're putting other people down, that's what I mean. But if you're out there living your truth, minding your own business, doing your thing, and someone takes issue with you, that's theirs to manage. Okay? Because that's something that they're projecting from within themselves. There's something too, like, there's a separation here between, right, the drop of water into the big pool of water creates the ripple, right? Even a drop of water makes an impact. And even when you are just one little drop, it does not mean that you are just a drop in a bucket. You are not to be contained. You are to expand and to connect, maintaining your own personal flavor, your own personal vessel. That's what I feel in this reading. And there may be things and loving beings and energies that you may sense, signs from nature, ancestors, guides. Keep feeling into your spiritual gifts and sharing them with the world, because the world is a better place because of it. I love you, Capricorn. I hope this was helpful in some way. I'll see you next month, okay?